Alright, welcome to Edmodo. I'm just going to take you through some of the amazing things that you can do with Edmodo right now. So once I've signed in, once you sign into Edmodo and you've signed up and gotten everything set up, these are just a couple of the things that you can do with it. So as you can see here, I've got my different courses that I've set up for this particular literature circle group. So I've got my main group where I can assign different things that the students have to do. So for example, in this case, we have the recordings that they've had to do in class. So the students are going to be attaching and sending and turning in their group recordings in this case. So they can click here to turn in their assignment, and as you can see, I've got one hypothetical student who's already submitted their assignment. So this is the main class group, and this is where students can interact with the rest of the class all together. Post little welcome groups, you can post polls, you can post questions, whatever you really want to put in there, and you can also submit some really amazing resources for the students to look at. And at the side here, I have my 4 different literature circle groups. So for example, we're going to go to Oedipus Rex right now. You can see I've left a little message here for the hypothetical students of this situation. Please continue to post updates on your tragic plays, any resources, thoughts, comments, etc. You're expected to make 1 update per day. Your contributions on the site will count towards your final assessment for your literature circle. So that's just one of the things that the students are going to be doing. So as you can see here, I'm just going to lead you through a couple of the things that the website can do. We've already given you a little bit of information on the different buttons that you can assign or give to students. So for example, I have my hypothetical student to here, and if I wanted to, I can award him a badge since he did submit his assignment on time. So I can go through here and I can make a new badge if I want to, or in this case, since he did a really good job, I'm going to award him the Star Performer badge. So I'm going to award him that badge. So this kind of gives students that immediate gratification. They can see it on their webpage. Wow, I did a really good job. I got that assignment in and I've gotten rewarded for that assignment. So that's just one of the amazing things that you can do with Edmodo. As you can see right here, we have our library, our progress, and our planner. And I'm just going to show you right now the library. So in here you can submit any resources that you want your students to have access to. So you can add either links or files so students can access them from this different group. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the folders that I've created. So I've got one for assignments, class notes, group recordings, resources, and particular resources for different teams. So for example, this one is resources for Oedipus Rex, this is for the Glass Menagerie, this is for Miss Julie, and this is Death of a Salesman. So they are going to have particular resources. It might be a little clip of a play, it could be some papers or some essays that I want them to kind of look over and read. It could be pretty much anything that you want to submit to the groups. And you can make any of these folders accessible to different groups. So for example, these ones are only accessible to the particular group that they relate to, but the resources, group recordings, class notes, and assignments are resources that are available for all the students in the class. So I'm just going to show you in this case how you can assign your students grades. So as you can see here, my to here student had submitted their assignment for their Tragedy Literature Circle recordings. And you can find this area by getting to the progress bar, and you'll be able to find your course from there. So I'm going to say that he got 15 out of 15 because his assignment was excellent. So I'm going to put that in. So you can see here that he got 100% on his work. I'm just going to show you how you can leave comments. So as you can see here, this is his assignment that he submitted, and I can tell him through images what I thought of his assignment. And you can go through here. This is great for ESL students or students who learn a little bit better visually so they can know exactly where they stand. And since he got 100%, I think it's outstanding. And I can leave my little comments here. And you can go way more in depth than that, but this is just an example. So I'm going to add my comment. So when he goes to look at how he did on his assignment, he's going to see his mark right there. He's going to see what he sent in, and he's going to be able to see what I thought of how he did and my comments on the assignment. So this is all very quick and very easy for students to get access to know exactly where they stand in the classroom. So there's no looking back on papers trying to see where they're at, because he'll be able to see in this little part here what his marks are on all of his assignments. So he'll be able to very easily track how he's doing in the course. Now this is just a few of the many amazing things that you can do with Edmodo, so I would advise you to look at the tutorial, familiarize yourself with the program, and start using Edmodo because it is a great resource for you and your students. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy.